Here we are at the world famous Canton Tower. Whenever you visit these monuments, it's always a little bit kind of underwhelming in person. Uh, Whether it's the Canton Tower or the Eiffel Tower. This is a fairly modern tower compared to the Eiffel Tower, say. So they built this entire mall around it. Of course, everything's geared towards commercialization. I've been here like years and years ago, maybe 20 years ago when I came here. There wasn't much around it. Now there's like this whole city built around this attraction. And there you have a pagoda, sort of the juxtaposition between the modern and the ancient. I think I like this pagoda more than how visiting these tourist spots feels like National Lampoon's Vacation. You come, you take a photo, you look around, and hop back on the subway. No, no, this tower, basically they built this whole mall surrounding it. Everything's enclosed, sort of forcing people to shop. For the longest time, I think these Chinese cities just had an attitude of you build it and they shall come. They're still building, whatever this is, like an imitation Disney concert hall there. So you build it and they shall come, and I don't think they're coming. I'm sure at night lots of people come for the night for the light show. The little sisters will come and get their TikTok videos done. But who's shopping at Gucci looks pretty desolate in the daytime, even on a Saturday today. This nice little pagoda in the corner here is being neglected. Yeah, I think in the good times, in the economic good times, everything gets sort of disguised. You build everywhere, and you're always going to get a crowd, get the spending crowd. But as soon as the economy turns, what is that saying? When the water goes down, when the tide goes down, you get to see who's swimming naked. This feels pretty much like that. Of course, it's just my luck. Today being Tuesday, the Memorial Hall is closed in the morning, and well, I guess I'll go out and there's a park across the way. We'll do a little bit of hiking there. We will have to, if I have time, I'll come back later in the week. This hall is one of the must-see attractions. Interesting, interesting tree. What kind of fruits are these? Flowers, really vivid. Right, we made it to the 5 rams statue. Not sure what the significance of this is, but quite the attraction though. Kind of rare to see like animals depicted in these memorial statues. Usually it's a person or some kind of scene. A lot of ancient gods and goddesses, but like a purely animal depictions. I haven't seen that many. Very nice. It's like he's chewing something in his mouth. Looks like a bushel of wheat or something. Yeah, good stuff. So in any major Chinese city, if you see Beijing Lu, Beijing Road on your map, usually signifies some kind of city center. No, no exception here in Guangzhou. Beijing Lu is sort of a walking street. So here you get all these little stalls, lots of different snacks. People here take a walk after dinner, have a cup of coffee, especially in the summertime. Nobody is out and about in the daytime because it's so hot and humid. But once it cools down, everybody gathers here. That's the other thing you notice about Guangzhou, which I like. It's because of the tropical climate, you have lots of flower shops everywhere, every corner, around every street. But for me, I think I like these streets are just a little bit too commercialized for my taste. I rather try to find the older parts of the town or the residential parts of the city. It's more interesting to me to see how people actually live. Definitely a walking friendly area, I guess. This is part of the reason why people who once they live in an Asian city, it's hard to adapt back to, say, living in the West. It's these cities, unless you're like in New York, Manhattan, somewhere, most of the time nothing goes on. At least in America, after in the evenings, everybody's at home watching TV. Whereas here, you have all sorts of things going on. So it's definitely much more lively. Of course, Starbucks everywhere. I think Harajuku's got nothing on this. It's a number of people here. Crazy. No, they are not celebrating winning of the World Cup. It's like this every evening. Crazy. If you're annoyed by crowds, I think you'll have a full-on attack here. As far as I can see. So here we have the big scramble of Guangzhou. So you have your Shibuya equivalent. So you're gonna get a 3D cat or something coming out from the screen there. Pretty nice. I feel like a Yoko from the countryside. Easily impressed.